Welcome back to Side Hustle. Today is September 15th, 2025, and we're bringing you the latest stock market live updates. From Wall Street's opening moves to major earnings reports and fresh economic data, let's break down everything you need to know. US stocks started a day trading with mixed signals. The Dow Jones Industrial Average edged lower. The S&P 500 hovered near flat levels, and the Nasdaq showed modest gains. Investors are weighing fresh inflation data, interest rate expectations, and global headlines that continue to drive sentiment across markets. Inflation numbers released earlier in the day are at the center of attention. The report showed that consumer prices rose slightly faster than expected, keeping pressure on the Federal Reserve as it debates the path forward on interest rates. At the same time, labor market data pointed to cooling job growth, suggesting the economy may be slowing under higher borrowing costs. Traders are now split on whether the Fed will hold or move again at its upcoming meeting. Several big names are in focus today. Tech stocks are leading the action after a stronger-than-expected earnings report from a major software giant, sending shares higher and lifting the Nasdaq. Energy companies also gained as oil prices ticked up on supply concerns, while financial stocks slipped amid renewed worries about credit conditions. Retail and consumer stocks are mixed, with investors keeping a close eye on spending trends as holiday season forecasts roll in. Technology continues to dominate, but there's also movement in healthcare, where a biotech company jumped sharply after regulatory approval of a new drug. On the flip side, transportation stocks are under pressure, reflecting weaker demand outlooks. Energy markets are volatile, with crude prices climbing above the $80 per barrel mark, fueling concerns about input costs for multiple industries. Overseas, European markets closed mostly higher, supported by easing recession fears. In Asia, stocks were mixed as China released weaker than expected industrial output numbers. Global investors remain cautious, balancing optimism over growth prospects with ongoing geopolitical risks. Looking ahead, investors are bracing for upcoming earnings from several major tech and financial firms later this week. Key economic reports on consumer sentiment and retail sales will also be closely watched. And of course, all eyes remain on the Federal Reserve as markets seek clarity on its next policy move. To wrap it up, today's session reflects the tug-of-war between sticky inflation and slowing growth. Markets remain volatile, with sharp moves across sectors depending on earnings and data releases. We'll continue tracking the numbers and bring you the latest as they unfold. Thanks for watching today's market update. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more daily financial news. See you in the next video.